Welcome back to AM Northwest. You know, makeup trends are everywhere on social media, but that doesn't mean they're wearable for many people. Here to share the hot trends that will actually flatter us, we welcome back makeup artist and esthetician Meghan Hamilton.
Hello.
Soon to be married.
Soon to be married, Hamilton.
Yeah,
just kidding.
Soon to be married, but she hasn't done a wedding plans yet, even though she's a wedding planner.
Yeah, even though I'm in the wedding industry, I've done zero. Procrastination.
Yeah, the
name of the game.
shoemaker's children have no shoes. There you go.
That's
Okay, let's talk about the new trends that you see.
Yeah, so in preparation for this, I was looking through all these trends that are online, and so many are not wearable, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I'm of the regular, everyday person kind of vibe. Like, that's the thing that my salon does best. And there's so many things, like, for instance, there's something called graphic liner.
Graphic liner?
Yes. So, like, here's an example of that. I don't know many women that are like, you know what, I have a lot of time in the day. Let's spend 4 hours creating a flame coming off the side of my eyes.
Oh, wow.
So
now that's fun for
it's totally fun and
for a kid.
Yeah, time and place. But I'm more of the everyday woman, everyday person that likes to wear makeup.
Right.
So I think that a lot of the trends that I'm looking at, there's one that was like all full face of makeup and no mascara, which is actually makes my skin crawl.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, I would rather have you no makeup and all mascara.
Is it? Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not for me.
No.
You know,
And
live
I
your body,
scare
whatever
my
you
neighbors
like.
when I have no mascara on.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
I mean, that's never. I don't think that's anyone's best look. And
No.
you know, if you like to be natural, be natural. I don't
Yeah.
mind. But I think if you're gonna do something, to do everything and then hit the one thing that makes the most impact and forget that, it's like, I don't know what we're doing here. So let's be a little more livable here.
Okay, let's talk about livable. You talk about a trend that's called satin skin.
Yeah, so Samantha prepped her skin first.
Oh, Samantha, sorry, I didn't introduce you. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. This is our model, Samantha.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
So
wow.
Samantha prepped with a really like a nice satiny smooth foundation, and it's something that I really like, a buildable foundation. So if you like a CC cream and that can build up, that's great, but we wanted the skin to still look like skin because I'm gonna do a little bit of bronzing and stuff with more liquid powder, or liquid products, excuse me, because once you put powder on the skin, then we're totally done with any sort of liquid product. So I want
that makes sense.
I want to live in that arena. So I'm gonna show you kind of that bronzy, there's like a rusty bronze look that's going on right now that's really popular. So it's gonna look a little bit scary, but I'll demo for you. We're putting a more neutral, like kind of a cool tone bronzer here. And then I'm gonna layer it with a little bit more of a warm one, so that gives us a little bit more of that sun-kissed vibe.
I
so
like
you see
this
one
applicator too, by the way.
Right, it's so easy to use. And this is like, see how that's a little bit darker, a little bit warmer? It looks a little bit more like how the sun would hit you. And then we're gonna take right on top of the cheek here, we're gonna do like more of a rosy, rusty, pretty.
Oh, so you don't blend yet. You blend.
And I'm gonna blend up here first because we wanna get this, you know, the bronzy tones done first before we integrate that rusty pink color. So we're gonna go here, and you see how easily this kind of thing blends?
Yeah.
And then a lot of times if you just bounce the skin like this, we're gonna stipple it on, is what that's called, and just sort of blend it down. And I wanna leave this area clear. I don't wanna add any additional color there. So if you drew a line from the corner of the ear to the corner of the mouth, we don't want to mix any color down there.
Oh,
we want to leave that open because that's what's creating the contour in the cheekbone and just helping us look like naturally glowing from within. Go ahead and turn towards me.
It does look natural, I tell you. That looks great.
Yeah, and these colors can, this process in general, I think, can be really scary for people because it looks wild, but it blends so easily. And I know you have this product, so you know how.
I will say, I use that on weekends, and I love it. Because it's so easy and it looks very natural.
Yeah, and so we just do that, and it just gives her instantly a little bit of healthy glow, and then we'll build up with a little bit of powder on top of it.
Look how gorgeous you are. My gosh.
And then the easiest, like really trendy thing right now is sort of like that mono-colored lid. And so I think if you take a bronzer, a very neutral bronzer color, it just doesn't look like you tried that hard, but it just gives your eye some dimension. So I'm gonna start in the corner here, because wherever you put your brush first deposits the most color. So we're gonna wiggle, wiggle, and then I'm gonna go along her orbital bone there and just sort of shimmy shake the product all over
that.
that.
So you're saying normally you do like dark on closer and shade up lighter, but this is just one color.
Yeah, one color, and I'm then gonna use this on her cheek too. Okay. And so it ties everything together. It looks very cohesive. But it's really easy, especially for people that are on the go, that have 5 minutes to do their makeup. You use your bronzer for your cheeks and your lids, but you have this one color all over that just makes you look like more polished and put together, but you don't have to think about what eyeshadow is going to blend with this, and do these colors go well together, this mono color.
That's kind of the theory behind what you take with you when you travel, and it's something that you can use for multiple things, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that color just looks really nice.
That
and then,
looks great.
Yeah, just see how just like it bumped up her eyes really quickly.
Yeah, yeah.
And then one of my favorite trends when I teach women in our personalized makeup lessons of a really easy way to look like you tried hard is a smudged outliner.
Okay.
And the greatest thing is that you don't have to be very precise with this. So I want to get right in the lash line. I want to get right along the edge, because if you leave any gap in there, that's going to draw the eye in a weird way. But I don't have to create a perfect line, which I think a lot of women are worried about their precision and stuff like this, or that they're not good enough to do that.
Yeah.
So if you take a smudgy brush, and we're just going to blend that.
That's the technical term for it, by the way, just smudgy brush.
I mean, as a professional, I do say that more often than I don't.
No, I get you. I use my smudgy brush as well.
Yep, you want something that just moves the product around. And if we can think about where we want the product the highest, it's on the outer corner, and then we're dipping down into the corner of the lid.
Yeah.
And it just looks blendy and pretty and soft, but you got to be really kind of sloppy and quick about it.
That's
you see that
great.
that took us 30 seconds, you know, and it's like, see how instantly that looks.
That looks fabulous.
Bumped up. And if you once you do that, if you really want a little bit more impact, just go right back along the lash line.
And gotcha.
Yep, hit that line a little bit harder, but like wiggle it in between the lashes.
And then lips?
Lips. We love a neutral, like the trend now, it's either like deep cherry berry, which is not very wearable in my opinion, or this very neutral pinky lip liner vibe. So we're gonna go along the edges, have it look very natural.
Yeah, looks great already, yep.
Just bump it up, and then if you use a deeper color than this and you need to blend it in, just take some sort of little blending brush and move that to the center.
That looks great.
And then a little pop. You can put a little pop of gloss in the center. And it looks like you tried hard.
That looks great.
Yep.
By the way, congrats, I hear you're a city council person.
I
in
am.
Battleground.
Oh my
that's
gosh.
fantastic.
Ridgefield,
sorry, Ridgefield.
That's okay.
Yeah,
I'm Ridgefield City Council.
Yeah.
Do I look more serious now that I have a government email address?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do, in Ridgefield. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you very
making
much.
a difference.
Yes, thank you.
You are. Thank you, Samantha.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.